Hello, my viewers. Favor dear on psychological realities. Please go subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. Today we are very happy. Reasons our son is back, healthy, stronger, better than yesterday. He can talk. He can walk. We thank God. Who am I speaking about? Untouchable. In my previous videos, I talked how Untouchable became sick. Whatever happened, you can go and watch from my previous videos. And everyone was worried. Nigerians were worried. Some Tanzanians were worried. Some UGs were worried. In Kenya here, we were very much worried. Why? Because Untouchable is this young man who has people's interests at heart, who has helped very many people. And even whatever caught him, it was at the place of, in the process of helping someone. When he went to that shrine, he was going to help a sister. But today, I have celebrated with Kina John Laughter and the others. Now, what happened to John Laughter, to Untouchable, is the same as what happened to Eugene Saiti sometimes back. We all know that Eugene Saiti had gone to save a lady who had been taken hostage by her sister and the husband. And they were being used by the mother-in-law of the husband so that they may make sure that she gives birth to the husband of her sister. She bears children to the husband of her sister. And when the case was brought to Eugene Saiti, he decided to go. He took some people around and they went to rescue the kid, the girl. And so when those witches came, they managed to bewitch Eugene's leg. And it was so terrible. It was bleeding. At a point, I saw the doctor or the nurse who was handling, who was taking care of him. He wanted to ampute the leg, because he said if there was not going to be any improvement, the leg was going to be amputed. But who are people? I'm telling you, the best thing people can give you is prayers. If you have people who are praying for you sincerely, people who love you, who have you at their heart, and if you are in a problem, they can come together and pray. They can leave their beds, their food, their comfort place to go lie down or even kneel down or just walk around and pray for you. You are blessed. And that's what has been happening to Untouchable. Because when the news came that Untouchable was not feeling well, some people thought it was a prank, because you've seen them do pranks here and there. Everyone was worried. People like John Laughter, people like Bob Too Funny, people like Flower Boy, and the rest, and even the whole of Untouchable's crew, and those people watches Untouchable, and most of those people have been assisted by Untouchable. Everyone was worried, and it was like, no, it's not the time to lose Untouchable. And by this time, Untouchable was just there. He couldn't speak. He couldn't walk by himself. I doubt even if he was eating. And his friends were literally crying. And I believe at a time, the temperatures were too high until they were fighting amongst themselves. We saw John Laughter with their Untouchable assistants fighting. But today I've seen them hug each other. I've seen them pray. I've seen them laugh. I've seen them full of joy. And that's how we are supposed to be. To Untouchable, I know that this has been a very big test of your life. And I believe it is the first one. Because you've seen you save people, even from shrines, from witches, from terrible witches. But it has not been that worse. But if God has saved you from this, it means you are here to save people. You are here to save God's people. So, just like Eugene, after he came from that sick bed, after he was prayed for by his friends at Mama Brian, and the leg got and he recovered, he said, now I'm even more encouraged. I'll go and work even more harder. Or what do you think? Should Untouchable give up on what he has been doing best? Because you see, whatever he does is life threatening. Because I've seen him do some things. Go dismantle people's diabolic things, scary things. If you've been watching him, you know. And you will say that I'm untouchable, and the truth is he's untouchable. Nothing happened to him before. What do you think? Do you think even the mother is going to allow him to continue to do what he has been doing? The other time I saw, anyway, the untouchable is this person who is into charity, into pranks, and it hurts him when he see people being oppressed, and so it takes him personally. When you oppress people, when your case is taken to untouchable, be assured that it is done. You are okay. You are safe. It is totally done. Do you think he's going to sit back and say, now I'll mind my business because this work I gave myself, or God gave me, it almost took away my life? What do you think? What do you think? What I'll say is that even if he goes back, he need to be very, very much cautious. This is the time we need to go deeper, deeper into God and his crew, the people he's working with. They're supposed to be very, very spiritual people. Men and women, I've seen him work mostly with men who fears God and who has got his back. And even the cases he's going to handle, it is better for them to be screened before he goes and do whatever he does best. I believe everyone is happy at the moment. We are all happy. You see, at this point, everyone was blaming each other. Everyone was not trusting anyone, and we can't even blame them because that's what happened when people are helpless. That's what happened when people are hopeless. Because now you see someone who has made your life, someone whom you've been working together with, someone who has been there for you in that state, your leader in that state. And now you are wondering, suppose something happens and is no more, how are you going to be? Trust me, it is the will of God that the untouchable lives. Because if it have gone like that, there will have been a lot of divisions in his camp. Because there are those people who are saying, you should do this, others, you should do this, others. The mother, I wonder how the mother is faring on, because I know she was somewhere just crying to God. I doubt even if she's eaten. Some of his friends were already praying for him. Most of us were praying for him. Some didn't know what to do. Some felt helpless. But today we are thanking God together with his family for this far he has come. As you continue doing whatever you've been doing, untouchable, may God protect you. May you forge ahead more than ever. That is if you decide to forge ahead. My friends, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate. Just go down there, scroll, subscribe. I'll say thank you.